Hello from Sweden and welcome to today's reading, a peek into where and who you are in the future. And to do this reading I have prepared 3 different piles with cards. That will be 3 separate readings. What you do is that you choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and that will be your reading today. As always, we will also take 1 additional card together that you get to see faced upwards, and hopefully that will help you to find that right reading for you today. So let's go for it. A peek into where and who you are in the future. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that is definitely 1 and 2. Look at the cards going wild. So yeah, 1 and 2. We have another for 3. Yeah, we do. Okay, so option 1, health. Pile 2, vision. And pile 3, enthusiasm. This beautiful card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you'll find the timestamps shared in the commentary section. That will take you directly to the pile and the reading that you have chosen today. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading, a peek into where and who you are in the future. And you felt drawn here to this health card. We have the sun in the 6th house in Virgo here, and look how this woman is being pampered. my first thought here, or first message here, I think you're gonna be somewhere where you are appreciated and you have like a lot of support, like a lot of fans maybe even. Look at this person has like maybe you're gonna have assistance or something like that. It looks like, yeah, maybe you're going on stage and somebody's putting on your makeup and they're washing your hair, like preparing you to go on stage. So yeah, okay, let's put it over here and let's look at some more cards. So we're gonna put your tarot cards to the side and let's look at some more oracle cards here. You have thief. Light attribute sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Wow. So yeah, you know what? You're going to be in a pretty good place in the future, pile number 1. I actually want to put that over there. Let's put this here. Yeah, you know, potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. You're being cherished in the future for what you have built within you. For some of you, it's really like you have like a big support net, like a lot of people around you that cherish you, that love you. But the 6th house is about health. I think it's about your job and daily routines as well. So it could be that you're working with something in the health sector, or something with teaching people on how to take care of themselves on one level or the other. And I think let's just look at the other cards here. Raise your vibration. Damn, you're gonna be in a very good place in the future, pile number 1. You have just sing. I just felt that like some of you are gonna be on stage. And this is kind of, you know, putting on your stage makeup, preparing you to go on stage here. It could be, you know, any stage. It could be social media stage, you know, or it can be an actual stage. It could be, you know, doing speaks, or because she's singing here, holding speaks, or maybe like being some kind of a teacher, teaching, you know, standing in front of students and teaching them something about health, about how to take care of themselves. Maybe it's even, you know, because I keep getting, look, it looks like they're putting makeup on her. Maybe somebody's starting kind of like a makeup channel or something like that. The sun here shows kind of like you're following your soul's purpose doing this. So you're living your soul's purpose in the future. And it seemed to be like you're popular, you're loved, you're cherished, you have a lot of people around you. It feels like you have a lot of money because you have assistants here. Assistants. Yeah, so if you're gonna, I just see like you're gonna afford like the, what is it called, the upper class when you go on the plane. I just got that randomly. So, and just sing. Yeah, look at this. You're getting roses. You found your voice in the future, and whatever is supposed to come out of that voice, however you're supposed to use your voice of truth, or your voice and your power. Look at her. She's wearing red here. The red, I feels like there's no fear left in you. You are fear, any fear in you has died, and there you are, fully embracing the moment. Look at this. She's singing here. Her arms are stretched out. She's just in the moment, embracing that energy flowing through her that makes her sing. So yeah, you're gonna be living your soul's purpose, and you're gonna be free of the fear that, I don't know what fear that was, but you're free from it. You're powerful with raise your vibration here. Look at your solar plexus here. You're in your power. Yeah, look at this. Your head is held up high. There's no fear. And once again, your hands here. There's a lot of things going on here with your hands. So you're expressing yourself. Yeah, that kind of shows how you are expressing yourself, living your truth. And the thief here, you have changed your, like something changed within you that made like, it's like you found a place. It's like the happiness started within you, and that's why nobody can take it away from you with the thief here. Yeah. What is the tea leaf here? Grasshopper. Grasshopper. You know, the grasshopper just hops away when there's a problem. Have you seen a grasshopper? They're pretty funny, actually. They can hop. They make big jumps like whoop. You know, a grasshopper always looks happy. I don't know how to explain this. I have a lot of them here on my, what is it called, my lawn here. And they always seem so happy, you know. You just come close to them, they just go jump, and they jump away. So you're gonna make, I'm just kidding. Maybe you're like a big leap of faith, and that big leap of faith that you took, or that big jump that you made, at a certain point in your life, you're gonna make a big level up, or a big shift, or a big jump. It's what I feel here. And that big jump is into kind of this life here. Whoop, where you are reaching success. You're living your life purpose, your soul's purpose. And you're reaching success with that. And not just that, it's some, like I said, a big shift happened within you. You released fear here, because you're standing here. You are just in your power and so happy. You're content in the future, and you're not even searching anything anymore. You're just kind of happy doing your thing. Yeah, that's how it feels like. You're happy doing your thing, and you're good at it as well. You're very good at it. Let's look at your tarot cards here. Where should we put the grasshopper? Let's just put it. Yeah, let's put it here for now. So you have 4 of Wands. You have 4 of Swords. A lot of stability here with the 4s. You have 9 of Cups. Oh my God, your wish has become fulfilled. Something went on with your root chakra, I think. I think you needed to go through, or maybe you were working through that now. Fear connected to your root chakra, not feeling safe maybe in the world. And that is gone in the future. Completely gone. So we have some clarifiers here. We have Page of Swords. clarifying Four of Wands. We have Knight of Wands clarifying Four of Swords, and we have King of Cups clarifying Nine of Cups. Wow, you don't, you know, Nine of Cups with the King of Cups here shows me that you have become a very powerful person. You some kind of a leader, or yeah, you know, an influencer. It doesn't have to be social media, but like some kind of influencer or some kind of source of inspiration for other people, you know. And you have a, like I said, like a support group or community, maybe even community of people that you are maybe working with, that you are maybe sharing things with, that maybe that you are helping, maybe you're collaborating. There's a whole community around you, and it feels like a pretty powerful community. It is kind of you're all on the same page. Yeah, you're all in the same vibration, the same page. You are all believing in each other, and it's very, you just feel like this big positive energy when it comes to this community, and it's that you have created or that you are a part of. Yeah. So Four of Wands and Page of Swords, Four of Swords and Knight of Wands. Where are you? Yeah, where are you? Four of Wands makes me think like you're living, you found home in the future. You found your home. And it could be like it's a bit, you're definitely not gonna have like a calm and quiet life if you're looking for that. I don't see that. Actually, I see kind of a full life. There's gonna be like a lot of happiness, you know, for one celebration, joy. Yeah, a lot of celebration, happiness, joy. You're getting invited to places, you're going places, you're meeting people, you're singing, you're sharing, you're loving, you're talking, you're connecting. A lot of connecting. There's just like, yeah, a lot of joy and a lot of happening. So, but the Four of Wands here, actually, Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's actually like kind of two lives, you know? It's like you also gonna have kind of your place where you pull back and where you kind of spend you time. So there's one part of you that's gonna be out there being that inspirational person that I think is gonna be kind of like on stage. So I think you're gonna be like well known from in the community, at least you're gonna be well known. And you're gonna, when you are kind of on stage, you're on stage, or when you're like kind of out there, you are like connecting and doing your thing. And then I think with the Four of Swords here, it also feels like you're nurturing that Knight of Wands by withdrawing at times and kind of resting, recuperating. Maybe you're gonna have like a place that is your own, like you have created kind of maybe like a vacation house, or just maybe your home is just going to be a place where you are kind of disconnecting from everything and just like kind of going deeper into connecting with yourself, or just spending time with yourself. Nine of Cups definitely shows that your wish is fulfilled. And you know, the King of Cups for me is really like kind of it's the father energy, or the teacher energy. So that's where I got this, like you're being this powerful influencer or teacher. Maybe some of you are kind of being like a spiritual teacher in what you're doing. There is like a sense of an approach to whatever you're doing. There's a sense of an approach that comes from kind of some kind of a deeper place where it has some like meaning. Whatever you are doing, it has some deeper meaning. It's not, you're not shallow in any way. There is like, and I think that is also what makes you love them kind of. Yeah, you book an influencer. You are going to be one of those influencers that spreads some kind of shine. You have the sun here, you know, in the 6th house. So yeah, you kind of inspire people to become better. Yeah, in some way you inspire people to become better. So you're going to be some kind of a sun in the world, sharing positive things into the world. Whatever you're doing, it's going to be something positive that you share that's going to lift people up. And with the Knight of Wands, you're going to do it with all the passion. But it's nice here, you know, Four of Wands is really like resting. For me, Four of Wands kind of like inner peace also, like yeah, resting, you know, the final rest. In the original Waite tarot, there's a, like, I think it's a soldier that's resting on, I think it's kind of like a gravestone even, you know, the final rest after the battle. Yeah, the final rest after the battle. So it's like you, like I feel here with the red dress, I keep feeling like you went through some things to come here where you are in the future. You needed to deal with some fears before you came here, and you did that. You went through the war as a soldier, and the final rest is here, and you still have kind of that passion inside of you. Like the fear is gone, but the passion is still there. You know, to go through that war that you had to go through, to face those demons, you needed to be a warrior, you know, because sometimes it's a bit scary to face our demons. We have to find some strength within us. So I feel you did that. You found your inner warrior, but then the fears were gone. But you learned something along that way. You found your strength, and now you're using that strength and incorporate that in whatever you are, the light that you are sharing with the world. It comes true, whatever you're doing now. So I feel like you have, everything is just coming together so beautifully for you in the future pile number 1, where all the little pieces that you had to go through, it's like a mosaic, or like a, what is it called, you know, this blankets that they make, you know, with the little squares. I don't know what it's called. You know what I say? It's like square, square, square. You put it together, and all of a sudden you have like this, old, like a blanket, you know. So it feels like all the steps that you had to go through is coming together. The final rest, the blanket is done, and it just became so beautiful. And in this, it's like you're doing like a big jump here, where you're like, boom, and then you are in that new place. Yeah, it's like you're in your, it's like all the things that you're going through now, all the steps are leading you to this life purpose, soul purpose maybe that you're meant to do here. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. I think the most important thing is that you're sharing some joy into the life. I think that is your biggest life purpose, to live in joy, to free yourself from this fear, to fully kind of do. I think you are, pile number 1, I think you are a person, you're not going to be happy if you're not going to be able to express that creativity inside of you. I think you have a passionate, creative fire burning inside of you. You have to live your life to the fullest, to be alive, to feel alive, to be happy. You're going to be prone to depression otherwise, I think, pile 1. And I feel like you have found that in the future. And you are kind of just happy creating and sharing things, and I just feel like you're so lovable, and people just loves you because of you are also mirroring back to them a part of them that is resonating with you. So yeah, it's like a whole community maybe coming together and celebrating. See, like celebrating. Maybe somebody's gonna do like some kind of a festivals, like spiritual festivals, or just like music festivals, or I don't know, artistic festivals of some kind. I see a lot of joy and happiness, and, you know, eating and singing and dancing together. So future looks nice, pile number 1. Yeah. You're gonna have a very childlike nature, I feel. So there is like something, a heavy burden that has been lifted away from you in the future, where you're gonna be with the Page of Swords and 4 of Wands. You're gonna celebrate life from a lighter mind. Like you're not gonna be so much, the worries are not there anymore. You're just like kind of more childlike, back to the childlike nature. And like, it's like things are not so much a problem anymore. You let go of the problems, you know. You faced your demons, the warriors, and you're like, the war is done. I don't know what war you went through, but the war is done, you know. It's gonna be a memory of the past, like history. Here in the future, it's not here anymore. Let's do 3 last cards here to see if we can get some last messages. Yeah, let's do this one. So let's do that one. Oh yeah, look at that. So you have 7 of Swords. Here comes the thief. I was thinking that thief here. This is definitely the thief. You see here? Sneaking and stealing the swords in the middle of the night. Okay, so maybe we can get some clarity about that. Let's see here. 4 of Cups. And the last card is the Hierophant. Who and where are you in the future? I think this is what you're letting go. There is disappointments here. Let's do it like this. Do you guys see those cards? I think, yeah, let's move it a bit just. Let's see. I'm trying out a new layout. Kind of, I know, like that. Oh, okay, that worked. So, this, and you know, the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, it shows disappointments and worries. Maybe scared that somebody's gonna take something away from you, or that you might not reach your goals, or a sense of not being secure. I think this is what's going to be kind of, I think this is you're leaving this behind. The worries, the disappointments, the waiting for something here, the bored. Yeah, you know what? You're kind of, maybe this is kind of what you're leaving or what you're experiencing now. Some kind of disappointment maybe in life, in where you are, some kind of longing to be somewhere else. And boredom, not being fully fulfilled maybe. But the 7 of Swords and the Hierophant, it's like being stuck. You know, the Hierophant is kind of, you know, all like a certain way of doing things. The Hierophant card, you know, it's the Taurus energy. It can be very kind of structured and like a very closed energy. And even look at this Hierophant, looks even like a bit, doesn't he look like a bit angry? You know, he looks like, yeah, okay, you know. So it's like you are leaving. You're leaving like a boxed way of doing things, or being in a prison. That's how it feels like with the thief here. Also, kind of all this energy goes together. The thief, the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the Hierophant. It feels like that is the kind of that energy that you're leaving behind. That's not with you in the future. The 4 of Swords here shows here the battle is over, the final rest, you know. And 9 of Cups and King of Cups shows how you became satisfied within yourself. You became your wish came. You were dreaming of your wish here, you know. You were waiting for a dreaming of it, wanting it, you know. It was always there. See the cup here, but it was just like you were so busy with the disappointments, or kind of losing yourself kind of in your mind, or in conflicts, or keeping yourself stuck in a prison. I don't know what prison this is, but the prison of your mind maybe. And maybe in the prison of your mind, you had a hard time making certain choices that would lead you to this. But with the grasshopper here, that was what I got here. At a certain point in your life, maybe something happens. I don't know what happens, but it feels like a certain point in your life, something happens to you that makes you take a big happy jump, you know, whoop, you say, and you go from that prison to the paradise. Yeah, you jump from prison to paradise. They both start with a P. I don't know if that's important. I heard, yeah, they both start with a P. What is is P important for somebody? Maybe somebody's name is P. Or the planet Pluto, maybe it's something to do with the planet Pluto changing and shifting signs now into it shifts. I think it's still in Aquarius. It's going back to Capricorn now in 2023, and then finally it goes into Aquarius in the beginning of 2024. So maybe it has something to do with the planet Pluto, something else starting with a P. But yeah, it's a jump here from the prison to the paradise that you're doing. So yeah, something has been keeping you in a prison. Could even be like a spiritual belief, or a belief with the Hierophant that you were stuck with. You're waiting kind of for that. And it's like that made it a prison in your mind. And it's like the thief here could be like you giving away your power to something. you know? Or letting something take your power. What an interesting reading. So anyways, pile number 1, I mean, that is not going to be there in the future. You're doing that major jump and ending up in the most beautiful place. You're not just free from the prison, you're back to your childlike nature. You freed yourself. And you are living your life purpose. And it's going so good. I mean, it's going so, so good. Maybe you're moving overseas, like where are you? We have a little boat here. I wanted to see where you were, so we have a little boat. So maybe you moved somewhere overseas, or you live near water. We have a mountain here also. Maybe you're living next to some kind of mountain. There's nature here. A lot of nature actually in these cards. So I feel like it's like you have 2 homes, maybe one in the city and one in the country, or like one in one country, one in another country. It feels like you're kind of like you're shifting your energy the way you want to. Like when you want to be extrovert and do kind of your thing, you're doing that. You're on stage, and then when you want time alone, like I said, you retreat. So it feels like you have 2 homes in the future. Yeah, 2 homes. That's how it feels like. Okay, pile number 1, exciting reading, and this was your reading. If you like my I always say that 3 times. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading, a peek into where and who you are in the future. And you felt drawn to the vision card. We have the sun and Pisces in the 12th house. We also have a bobcat here, which is pretty funny because also yesterday from another deck in another reading we got a bobcat. So maybe that is a confirmation for somebody that this is the right pile. Anyways, vision. I feel like this is going to be a spiritual thing going on here. Yeah, because of the 12th house. The 12th house is super spiritual house in astrology. It is about the subconscious. It's about the hidden. The Pisces is also kind of the most spiritual sign in in astrology. So let's put your tarot cards to the side and let's look at some more oracle cards to see where and who you are in the future. Angel, wow. Helping those in need with no expectation in return. Yeah, so maybe pile number 2, you have a spiritual vision of yourself in the future. And to create something, it seems that you have reached it. You have created something spiritual vision coming through in the future. And you have take charge and action. Yeah, you have created something here. We also have let go and flow. Look at that rainbow. So joy, miracle with the rainbow. The colors go well together here. You know, it's a lot of pink. Oh, let me see here. Let me fix this a bit. So yeah, we have a lot of pink here. Pink, rainbow, happy colors, party colors. Happy party colors. Like take charge in action, vision, ink pot, problems to be resolved. Riding, inviting people to come here maybe. Take charge in action. You're doing something big in the future, I feel here. You're fulfilling kind of a vision that you had to create something spiritual. Does that make sense? To create something spiritual. We have to look at your tarot cards as well to go deeper here. So you have 3 of Swords. You have 8 of Wands. You have the Emperor. And we have some clarifiers. You have the High Priestess, clarifying 3 of Swords. You have Judgment, clarifying 8 of Wands. And you have Queen of Swords, clarifying the Emperor. I'm just going to fix something because of the sensor here. We're not supposed to show any boobs anymore. So I'm just going to put that little piece of paper there on that one boob of this woman here. So anyways, okay, so we have Three of Swords, High Priestess, Judgment, Eight of Wands, Emperor, Queen of Swords. What's going on here? Peek into who you are in the future and where you are. Yeah, who are you? You are somebody very powerful. Look at this. Take charge and action. Let go and flow. So yeah, look at this. So both take charge and action, but also let go and flow. So it feels like you're going to be very balanced between your masculine doing things, working, doing, fulfilling, serving, helping those in need with no expectation in return. But also your feminine energy is also very balanced between the masculine and feminine. Let go and flow. Also being and enjoying yourself, happiness. Look at this. That inner child in you, playing, being happy, enjoying life, doing things. So I think you as a person in the future, and with the Emperor here, yeah, look at you. Whoo, you're very powerful. You know, both the High Priestess and the Emperor here, there is a lot of, and the Queen of Swords, yeah, there's a lot of energies here showing, a lot of cards showing here how you have balanced your masculine and feminine energy. And your life is, I think your life is very balanced in the future, where you are both, you found something that you are burning for, like a passion of yours, and you are living that vision. You're living some kind of a spiritual truth, I think, in the future, maybe helping those in need without any I think like maybe you have turned into a very spiritual being. Maybe it's not even about you doing something, it's more about who you have become. It feels like you have just become like very like healed, very like balanced. And so, you know, with the vision here also shows with the Highest Priestess, very in touch with your intuition. Very in touch with your intuition. Well, we have Three of Swords here. Oh, you moved past pain. Yeah, you moved past that pain. You grew from the pains with the Three of Swords to the High Priestess, where you looks like, yeah, look at this. I think that's a pomegranate here, but it looks like she's holding like a scribe. I don't know why, but this High Priestess looks like she just finished school, doesn't she? Like she just took her exam, or she just graduated or something. She looks a bit like unsure, which is strange because the High Priestess is usually very connected. That gives me kind of this feeling of that beginning stage maybe of, yeah, you just graduated, but do I know what I'm doing? Like something like that. And with that said, and then we have the Eight of Wands and the Judgment showing through kind of that breakthrough. The Emperor, yeah, you became very powerful in the future, pile number 2. You moved beyond past pain. You graduated from the pain. Sounds strange, maybe. You learned some lessons from that pain. You graduated, and you got to meet yourself at that new level. And it was like kind of a period of kind of uncertainty about like kind of like trying out new ground, I think. And maybe some of you really did graduate from something. Maybe you had a vision here about something that you wanted to achieve, like a job or something. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. Again, kind of like maybe somebody wanted to be kind of like a doctor or a teacher. Some kind of like, what is it called? Like wholesome profession. Some of you wanted to do some wholesome profession. You went through school, you graduated, and you got your exam and things, but you were still a bit unsure, like, okay, now I'm gonna like practice this, now I'm gonna be this. It could be something else that you learned, you know, could be, like I said, it feels like spiritual here. So for some of you, maybe you learned some spiritual thing, or grew into some spiritual teacher, and it's like the first steps are a bit scary because like, ooh, now I'm gonna do this, like how am I gonna do it? And I see here with the Eight of Wands and the Judgment how you move quickly through that phase of uncertainty into the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, where you become very good at what you're doing and also very powerful in what you're doing with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. And I like how the Queen of Swords kind of balance the Emperor, because the Emperor could be a bit rigid in its power, like I am the power, you know, but the Queen of Swords here shows that feminine softness in that power. So there's like a big balance here between the yin and the yang, between doing what you're good at, but also having kind of maybe like an intuitive connection in what you're doing, a soft touch to what you're doing, something like very feminine to what you're doing. I don't know, it just all goes together here. Yeah, it all goes together. You're a pretty impressive person in the future. I think you have a very like narrow path that you're walking on in the future. It feels like you are on a very narrow path. With the Emperor, it feels like there's only one of you. So pile number one was more kind of working in community, I felt. Just because I don't know why I jumped into pile one, because sometimes pile 1 and 2 and 3 actually they go together, so I just jumped there. Anyways, but this pile feels more here. Pile 2, it feels more here that you are doing kind of, you are your own person, you are your own teacher, I wanted to say, but you're in your own energy, very strong, doing your thing. You're your own boss, maybe your own company. You're doing your own thing. You're on top, you know, with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. You're standing there, you know, teaching, sharing, helping, take charge. Maybe you're some kind of leader. You grew into this. That's the nice thing here. Like I said, with the High Priestess and Three of Swords, you came from pain. You transformed that pain. You graduated from that difficulties. And you took those first steps into the unknown. And you were scared. Where should I go? But the Eight of Wands here just shows, you know, wild, free horses. You run wild and free. And you moved fast here. Judgment. Fast into like a transformation, breakthrough. You got reborn into that role. Yeah, you're in a role in the future. You got reborn into that role. Even if you know where you were going here already when you were the High Priestess, you know this was your purpose. But you grow into that role. And I see you in the future. Where are you? Who are you? Where are you? You are in that Emperor energy, holding both the yin and the yang energy within you. And you are doing your thing fully. The vision here came true. The vision here came true, and helping those in need with no expectation of it. You're going to do something that's helping people, I think. It could be like a spiritual thing. It could also be some other wholesome profession. Like I said, like a teacher, helping animals, helping the rainforest, helping somebody. It could even be that you're collaborating with people, but you're going to be the one who kind of are the leader, the one, the warrior here, or the one kind of like taking charge and like, let's do it like this. The person that the rest kind of looks up to, or the one leading the project, maybe the one kind of that is pushing it forward, something like that, maybe. Interesting. Let's do 3 cards more. And we're gonna do this deck. Yeah, I just felt like let's do the original Rider Waite. And you know, with this blue color, this is actually the deck that I use when I really want clear answers. This is my like most trusted deck. You know, it always gives very direct answers. And I just feel, you know, with the Queen of Swords, you're gonna be some kind of a leader. I just see you kind of in a leader position, or on top, or like the best in what you're doing, or at least like, I don't like putting things in hierarchies, like the best, who's the best? Nobody can never be the best, you know, it's just strange to say that, but you're gonna be like on top, like in the front line, or amongst the best maybe to do what you're doing. You're a leader. Maybe you're a pioneer in what you're doing here. You had a vision about creating something, and you're the pioneer who inspires other people to go in your footsteps long after you're dead or something like that even. Yeah. You shed light to pain. You help people in pain. You help people in need. You have definitely big visions. I want to use that one. I definitely want to have that one. I definitely want to have... Oh yeah, it's 2 cards here. So yeah, it's so strange. I want to take that one as well. So 5 cards. Yeah. Yeah, everything you do is going to be big. You know, I wanted to take 3, and then we did 5. So yeah, you're doing things big, you know. You're not living a small life in the future. You're living a big life, like doing big important things, changing the world in some way or another. Big tasks, big missions. You know, saving the rainforest. I don't know what you're doing with something with Emperor. It's something big. It could even be like you are reaching worldwide or doing something worldwide, affecting kind of the world. The world needs change, you know. There's so much things going wrong in the world, you know. Just look at the nature and everything is like kind of spiraling down. So this is needed now. So it feels like you are doing something like this. It's gonna be something important. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, wow. Wheel of Fortune. You have the Emperor again. Yeah, look at you. There's a big life purpose for you here to do that. With the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Emperor 2 times. You're going to be in charge. You're going to be some kind of a leader doing some important project. You have 6 of Cups. You have Temperance. Yeah, I felt that all along. You know, the balance that you found within you with the Temperance here. And you have Knight of Pentacles. Where should we put the little knight here? Does it fit here? Maybe. Oh yeah, it did. So there's a lot of cards here today. So, let's see. Let's move this around. Oh yeah. No. Maybe. Huh. Oh yeah, let's just keep it like this. Who cares if it's a bit crooked? So, Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Your 6 of Cups for me, yes, it's about the past, but it's also a lot about friendships, soulmates, but friendships. You're a man of the people in the future, you know? You're a man or a woman of the people with the Emperor here. You're serving the people. You're serving humanity. You're doing something good in the world. Yeah, you're doing something really good in the world. Wheel of Fortune here shows it's in your karma. It is in your destiny to do this, to be a man or a woman of the people. And you're such a powerful leader, you know, with the Emperor and the Temperance here. You're just so balanced, you know. An Emperor can be such an unbalanced energy, you know. The Emperor energy can really be like rigid and have a big ego and, you know, very squared, kind of very closed in their mind. But all the cards here shows, you know, because we have the Queen of Swords, like I said, and the Temperance here. And I really feel also because you came from this place yourself where you went through this pain and this uncertainty, you have grown into become this leader. It's just that you weren't born with this confidence and this power and this maturity that it demands for you to do something like this. I think for some of you, you're really going to do like something worldwide big, making a big change in the world. You weren't born. You were born with the karma and the destiny, yes. You prepared many lifetimes, yes. But it's going to be a certain point in your life when you are ready in this lifetime to do it, because you need to grow into that. So maybe you need to learn things, maybe you needed to graduate, you needed to heal things, you needed to, you know, mature emotionally, mentally, because of the thing that you're doing is pretty important. Helping people in the way that you're doing, it demands you. I'm just thinking of this doctor. How many doctors haven't you met that's completely lacking that empathic side, and it's like you're talking to stone? I mean, it's awful. I know many of us had that experience. I don't know why it's common with doctors, because maybe, you know, it demands like becoming a doctor or some kind of profession like that demands kind of like a big mind. You need to be in a certain way because it demands like a lot of studies and a lot of discipline. And I don't know why, but sometimes, you know, people like that. I don't say everybody. I've met wonderful doctors. And if you're going to be a doctor, you're definitely going to be this balanced one here. So you are, to sum it up here, like you are growing into this role that is your destiny and your karma, that somehow makes an impact in other people's life or in Mother Gaia or in nature or kind of in a bigger aspect. And in the future, you are in that place where you're living this, yeah. And I think it's gonna be like, at a certain time, it's gonna be like you feel like you're graduated and you're kind of starting taking steps. And like I said, it feels like the first steps are gonna be like a bit, I don't know really what I'm doing. But I think pretty fast you're gonna understand that you were born for this. It's like riding a bicycle. You have it in you, even if you weren't prepared completely this lifetime. You have it in you. You have prepared many lifetimes to do this. You probably did things like this also in previous lifetimes. So this is kind of your nature to do this. And the Knight of Pentacles, you're very balanced, very grounded in what you're doing. You're a very, very powerful leader. You can really like be the one who connects with people and gets everybody to get along and kind of together as a force move forward to approach a certain task and or do some project, and with that change the world in some way. So I feel like I want to like applaud you, or I want to like say, wow, what a wonderful thing that you're doing. It feels like you have a wonderful thing that you're doing here, and like you have a lot of talent and a lot of gifts and abilities to do this, because this demands a lot. You know, you have to be able to connect with people, you have to be able to reach out to people, talk to people, but you also have to have that disciplined mind, that power and the strength within you to be, you know, do maybe some things that other people don't have within them to do. It's like not just, there's a lot of work, you know, in whatever we're doing. You know, talk is just talk. And you have it both. You have both the yin and the yang. And this is what I feel here. I think you practice the yin thing in many lifetimes. Compassion, tolerance, love, unconditional love, connecting with people, understanding people. And then also the yang energy, you know, in past lives you practiced. And also this life, you know, everything came together here. But being determined, being confident, being strong, believing in yourself, taking action, doing what is necessary, being able to use your mind in the most efficient way, and then putting these two things together, and then use these two powers, the yin and the yang, reaching out to people because this is like, yes, you are kind of the one making it happen, but you're not making it happen by yourself. You have people helping you, because I think for some of you this is something big that you're doing, like really something big. I just heard some of you are going to start a hospital somewhere, maybe in Africa or something, I just saw that, like a hospital, or like maybe a chain of hospitals that's working abroad, or what is it called, like orphanage homes, schools for children. There's a lot of things like this going on in this group. Yeah, a lot of things like this going on in this group. Or helping homeless, maybe. Helping people in need or something like that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like you're using your yin and your yang, and they come together, and then you're gonna be the spider in the web who kind of holds that energy. So you're very important in this thing here. Wow, it's what we. I'm impressed. I don't think this is my pile, but I'm impressed. I am impressed. Pile number 2. Maybe it is. Who knows? But I'm very impressed. Pile 2. You have something like very, very impressive. I honor you for this energy. I can feel it. I can feel the change that you can make in the world. I am so excited to see this happen for you, because I know you're gonna do, like, you're doing, and you're gonna do so much good in the world. So if you're here, you're kind of like on your way to school, you know, you're still studying or something, you know, getting the pieces together, you're working through the pain here. don't worry, like believe in yourself. It's a whole journey, it's the growth is so important for you. There's not many people that become kind of leaders and do big things when they're younger, when they're in the 20s and their 30s, because it takes some maturity out of life to grow into becoming that powerful emperor, to have that responsibility, because you're gonna have a lot of responsibility for a lot of people and a lot of things around you. And it's like you're growing into that, and you're gonna grow into that. You're gonna handle that responsibility as the most wonderful emperor that have ever existed on earth. Yeah, very connected with the angel and the high priestess here and the temperance energy here. There's a lot of angels here. Shows that tolerance, that compassion, that empathic side that is so alive in you, and you're so connected with something deeper, and I would say something very spiritual. You're very connected with that. So you're doing something very big in the future, yeah. And where are you? You're fully out doing this. You are like doing your mission. I don't see any kids. I don't see any husband. I don't see any wife. This is the reading that I get. If it doesn't resonate, check out one of the other piles. Sometimes it's just like that. It just doesn't resonate. But this, I feel pile 2. This is a person that fully lives their mission. There's no... If you have kids and a family and other things, this is going to be secondary for you. This is kind of going to be the most important thing, to live your vision. And maybe you are older than that, so you left that behind. And you're finally in the future feeling that you are in your right element. You were meant to be this teacher, person, leader, lover. I just heard like lover, like a server, like sharing the love into the world. Volunteer worker, I don't know, something like that, helper, doctor, engineer, pioneer. I don't know what you're doing here, but it's something big. I mean, I feel this is something big that you're doing. A man or woman of the people, showing, not just showing the way, creating the new way. Like I said, you're not just somebody that talks. You're there building. If you're going to build something, you're not just going to be the one inspiring people to donate money to your project. You're also going to stand there with a shovel helping. You are the man. I just keep hearing a man of the people. Yeah, you're a man or a woman of the people. You're going to be like doing the dirty work yourself, also cleaning, and you're doing all of those things. And I love this energy, and I really, 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 really like you, pile number 2. I think this is amazing. Okay, pile 2, big mission here. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story in the commentary section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. A peek into where and who you are in the future, and you felt drawn here to enthusiasm. We have Sun in Sagittarius in the 9th house. 9th house is about higher education, long distance travel, learning, expanding, enthusiasm. Where you're gonna be? Yeah, you're probably gonna be traveling. Definitely gonna be traveling somewhere. Sagittarius, expanding. You're having fun. You are traveling, moving, traveling a lot. You're traveling a lot. And exploring things, I think, in the future. But let's see here. We're going to put your tarot cards there. We're going to look at some more oracle cards. And you have Bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Help you confront the inner fears that bully you. Bully. Okay, interesting. I got such a bad feeling with the bully here. My body just went like, ooh. What's that? I didn't like it. So it feels like you're moving away from that energy, definitely. We also have Guardian Angel. You're living your life. I mean, with the bully here, you know what I think? It's like kind of, the comeback, or the like, you were bullied and people didn't believe in you, and look at you now in the future. You're living your life to the fullest, and there's gonna be people that are watching you rise as a star, and they're gonna be a bit jealous and envious because of that, but you're not gonna be. It's like I wanted to put this in the corner because you're not gonna be bothered by this, and you have your guardian angel underneath here, and that feels like your guardian angel is protecting you, taking care of you. There's not a problem. You don't have to worry. You're safe on your travels, is what I feel here. Safe on your travels, accept love. So it could even be that you're coming from a place of bullying, and that closed your heart for accepting love. You have been, it doesn't have to be bully, you know. Bully doesn't have to be, you know, being bullied in school. It could even be like your parents criticizing you is kind of a bully, isn't it? So you come from a place, I think, that where you were kind of criticized, or you were in a difficult spot. Maybe people didn't believe in you. Maybe you had envious friends, or just like conflicts. And in the future, you have moved away from that. And you have not just moved away from that, you have opened up with the Sagittarius and the sun in Sagittarius here. You have opened up your energy, and you are not afraid anymore. You're living your life to the fullest. You are open for love. You are accepting love for the first time, maybe even, and you're not scared of being out in the world. So I see you traveling, I see you connecting with people, I see you having fun, a lot of fun. And we have the Mule, someone extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, with the Mule and the Bully here, who is this? So you have a person in your life that's not going to change. Could it be like a mother or a father or an old friend, or maybe it's a bunch of people, you know, from your past. So the Mule here shows like, yeah, they're not changing, but you are changing. You have changed and you have moved on. You know, the Sagittarius energy is so positive. It is always looking for, it always wants to expand its mind, expands its life. So you're expanding, you're living, and you're leaving. I want to put the Bully and the Mule together here. Let's just put the Mule over top of the Bully, or like on the side here. Yeah, let's put it like this. So this feels kind of like, yeah, it's gonna be there, but your guardian angel is protecting you. You have nothing to be scared of anymore. And it's like, this doesn't bother you anymore. You even look at this with enthusiasm. You're even looking at the Bully. You're like, yeah, you can, if you want to be unhappy, fine with me. Like, I'm not going to let that hold me back anymore. So you're out there experiencing love, traveling and laughing and having fun. And let's look at your tarot cards. So you have 4 of Cups. You have 5 of Cups. Oh, you come from a place of such sadness. And you have the Empress. Wow, yeah, leaving that behind. And you have a clarifier here, Magician, clarifying 4 of Cups. You have the Hermit, clarifying 5 of Cups. And you have the Page of Wands, clarifying the Empress. Yeah, so you have been kind of like, you went through some things in your life, pile number 3, with the Bully and the Mule here, somebody stubborn. It could even be you that had a hard time changing because you were holding on to the past. With the 5 of Cups, definitely shows somebody holding on to the past. The Hermit, having your energy a bit kind of closed for other people. Somebody hurt you. Something or somebody hurt you, and you closed your heart, or you closed your energy, or there was just some fear within you. And in the future here, what I see here is that you let that go. The Hermit also shows here you're like searching, you know, the Magician and the Hermit. Wow, I didn't even see that. Magician, Hermit, and the Empress is your major arcana cards here. And it shows here how you are going away from the 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups, the disappointments, and holding on to the disappointment. So it wasn't just that somebody hurt you and bullied you and made you disappointed and sad and made you felt left outside and just made you like really sad, actually, and maybe even angry, but sadness I feel most here. You also hold on to that. You held on to that for I don't know how long, but in the future here it feels like you found your power and you're like, no, I'm not holding on to that anymore. I deserve love and I am gonna go get love. And with that, with the Hermit here, this kind of was a catalyst for you to kind of the pain here, or the whatever that was. You found your power and you went searching for freedom. You went searching for freedom. Could even be like a spiritual quest here with the Hermit. You went searching for change at least, and you found that with the Empress and the Page of Wands. And you found it, and you found also, you know, with the Page of Wands, it feels like you didn't just find that, you also found a new path opening up for you. So you went looking for one thing and you found something else. That is what it feels here. Yeah, you went looking for one thing. So in the beginning, it's kind of, you're just kind of, it feels like in the beginning, like you're kind of just focusing on letting go of some kind of difficulties, and then along the way you find something so much greater. You find yourself, and not just that, you find out how amazing you are. Not just that, you also find like a path opening up for you, like with the Page of Wands here, like a new adventure, and you're like, ooh, let's go on that. So you're kind of off, you're off into the world exploring things. And I it's like whatever kind of, and I just, some of you say, like, I just heard someone say like, yeah, where am I gonna get the money for that? And it's like all those things all of a sudden just solves. It's like you've been kind of holding, something has been, or you have been holding yourself back by holding into the past, and that has kind of closed possibilities for maybe for you to make money, or to be able to travel. I don't know what it was like you kind of, look at this Four of Cups here. You kind of, Four of Cups and the Five of Cups shows holding on to the past. So you looking at, like, you look at this, your guardian angel comes here and says, hey, come on, let's do this. But you're looking down here, still looking on this Three Cups here. Maybe the three people or three things that disappointed you. And you look at them and you're like, why did you disappoint me? And like, you keep on repeating this, maybe. Keep on, what is it called? Like, oh, what is it called when you don't let it go? I have to Google that word. I don't even know if it exists in English, but I so want to know it right now. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see here. No, that's not the word. Ponder? No, not ponder. Not ponder. You know when you keep on... What is it called? I'm gonna say it in Swedish. Maybe somebody in Swedish knows, can write it in the commentary section. So the Swedish word is älta något. Anyways, so ponder, like keep on, like not letting that go. Just like, why did this happen? Why did these people do this? And you're looking at them even. Maybe you're even looking at certain people rising and growing, and it goes so good for them. But what is here in the future is that you found what is good for you. You found your power. You connected with yourself. You went on this quest, you know, maybe a spiritual quest or a journey towards change. And you're with the Empress here, you found yourself. And like I said, not just that, you also found a new adventure with the Page of Wands here. You're growing, you're expanding, you're living your abundant life. The pain is a part of the past here. You're open for love here, you know, with the Accept and an Empress. If somebody was disappointing you in love, like a partnership or something like that, that is gone. I see you as independent. I see you as strong. I see you as open in your energy, you know, open, not maybe not even looking for love, you know, but just open, you know. There's no not thinking like I need love or I don't need love. You just are like kind of living your life and kind of just accepting what is happening. You're on an adventure. You know, when you're on an adventure, like an honest, true adventure, if you're a real Sagittarius and you're on an adventure, you're not planning anything. You're just open to whatever happens. Everything that happens is going to be an adventure. So it feels like your life is full of adventures and happenings in the future. And it's like you left this boys and the mule, the stubborn mule here in the background. Maybe even the guardian angel is taking care of this. So if this is kind of family members or somebody else, you know, they have their angels are working with them. So it could be that you outgrew some people even, and you left some people behind. Yeah, maybe you were waiting for somebody to change here. You're not waiting anymore in the future. You're done waiting. You're done waiting. You're living your life. But it could be the people that you were waiting for, you left them behind. And they really have some things to deal with. So they have a guardian angel here that's watching over them. They're like getting help, but you're off doing your thing. So you don't have to worry about that anymore, I feel. Who are you? You are a happy person. You're a happy, independent, free woman or man. And I don't see you with a partner, actually. So I think you're single, if that makes sense. Or if you're not single, at least you are in a relationship that's very kind of open and free. You feel very free here. And The love here, if there is love in your life, it's very free love. It's very unconditional love here. Spiritual love in some way, you know? But I kind of feels like, at this moment when I channel this, I feel like you're alone somewhere traveling or doing something. You're on an adventure. Let's do some more cards to see where you are. And let's do, should we do, no, let's do, let's do this one. Let's do the Light Seers Tarot. It felt like matching. I want to give it a good shuffle just. Oop. So, where are you? Yeah, you're traveling, that's for sure. You're not home. I don't even know where home is at this point. But you're not, you have a home, yeah, I just heard that. Yeah, you have a home, but at this point, you're not home. You're out there doing something, traveling, you're on somewhere, you're on an adventure. Right now, you are on an adventure here. Full of enthusiasm, exploring something. Maybe just enjoying life, you know? Just enjoying your freedom, just enjoying that you are not kind of held back by the past anymore. Could that even make sense? Yeah, could make sense. So let's see here. To give it. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do this one. I think we're gonna do one more. I'm trying out a new layout. I don't know if I'm gonna keep with this one. But kind of like when the cards were on top like this, because it is nice to get some deeper clarifiers here. 3 of Wands, and you have 5 of Pentacles, you have 9 of Swords, and you have 2 of Swords. Yeah, look at this, you're moving. We fit all the cards here even. You're moving away, like I said, 3 of Wands. You're gonna be surfing somewhere maybe. Look at this. I like this, surfer. So where are you going? Australia, somewhere in America. Bali maybe. Bali has some nice surfing waters, I think. I know. I've surfed one time in Bali. Anyways, so yeah, Bali. Oh, pile number 3. I am so happy for you. Look at what you're leaving. I mean, this is awful energy actually. So yeah, you're moving away. Look at this. 5 of Pentacles. Look how you're crying here. Yeah, something is missing. 5 of Pentacles. It's missing. You have the key there and the door here. It's like I said. It's like, where am I going to get the money? But the possibilities is just in front of you. But you're holding on to something from the past that is holding you back to see that. So, and whatever this past thing is, I don't know. I mean, it's going to differ, of course. It's a general reading. So, yeah, look at you're crying. And you're crying. How much have you been crying? I mean, how much have you been crying and worrying? And look at this 9 of Swords also crying. Crying, worrying, mind is going crazy here. Here's your guardian angel, you see that? Also the white bird here. Yeah, mind is going crazy with the crying and the worrying. Also here, 2 of Swords, you know? You don't see anything. The crowds are like all over your face and something is like in your hair. So, I mean, you come from a pretty, pile number 3. I want to hug you and say, yeah, whatever is like keeping you depressed and down and pulling your hair and pulling your energy and making you confused, dead end, 2 of Swords stuck here. 3 of Wands shows not just planning to move on. 3 of Wands shows, look at you. You are on that vacation. You're not at home planning on the future. 2 of Wands is kind of, planning the future. 3 of Wands, you're already gone. You're already on that beach. You're alone here. You are alone, beautiful and happy. And I like that you have kind of like this tribal paintings on you. And that feels like it kind of signifies that spiritual quest, I feel. This is kind of like an Eat, Pray, Love story here. So if you watch that movie, Eat, Pray, Love with Julia Roberts. I can't remember it. I saw it one time, I think, or maybe 2 times. And anyways, she's like I think she's in an unhappy relationship, or she breaks up, or something happens anyway. And she goes finding herself, traveling the world, and finding herself, and also finding new love actually, but not needing love. So that's what I said. It's like there is love if you want to, but it's not needed. It's not important for you to know if you want to or if you don't want to. It's like if it happens, it happens. If it does, I don't know. It's like the attachment is gone here for whatever is supposed to happen or not happen. You're just free. And I mean, I want to burn these 3 cards because I think you're never going to feel like this again. I mean, this depression and sadness and loneliness. I mean, wow. I want to burn them. I want us to burn them together. So maybe there's fire here, yeah. Maybe you need to do... Today when I'm recording this reading, it is actually the full moon is Sagittarius. We have the Sagittarius here. That's such there's no thing as coincidences. But yeah, maybe it's time for you, pile number 3, to burn some things. To burn the past. Yeah, to burn some things, to burn the past. Who are you in the future? You are like, you're confident and comfortable in your skin. You are that, you know... You are that like person, like the lonely traveler that doesn't need anything, that just starts sitting somewhere in a restaurant, eating kind of their favorite food in some kind of little Thai shop somewhere, a restaurant somewhere on the street, you know, reading their book, you know, just being fully content and happy. And I don't know, you're just like very content and happy. That's what I see you here in the future. You found your power. You have found your power. And I think independence is very important for you. Independence and the connection with yourself. There's nothing needed anymore. You found what you wanted within yourself in the future, and it made you so damn strong. Yeah, it made you so damn strong. Maybe we should take 1 card. So yeah, let's take... Sometimes people think where the card comes from. So let's just do that. 5 of Cups. Yeah, just more sadness here. So 5 of Cups. Let's keep going here. King of Cups. Yeah, let's stop with that one. That's a good one. King of Cups. The 5 of Cups again. So definitely holding on. I think maybe now when you're listening to this reading, you are holding on on something. And it's sad. And it gives you... It creates all kind of negative self-talk. It creates all kind of worries, headaches, confusions, and you're not connected with yourself because of this energy. You're giving away your power. Maybe even look at this with the cups here, looking at, waiting maybe for like, okay, if this cup change or if this cup change, and they're gonna fulfill me and everything's gonna be fine. But it's not like that. Nobody else is gonna. Not even the most perfect love, you know. Not even the most perfect love can make you happy and fulfill you. There's always going to be something lacking, because a human is a human, you know. Human, twin flame or enlightened person, doesn't even matter who it is never going to be able to fulfill us. You know, it's a human form is kind of, sorry for saying, but defect kind of in their nature. But it's like human. We have our limitations as humans, even as an enlightened being, you know, or twin flame, definitely, you know, twin flames. Some people think that, you know, the twin flame is going to fulfill me, but it doesn't work like that, you know. There's a human aspect. We have to find our own freedom. And I feel like here that you realize that. You really realize that at a deeper level. Something made you go for that quest to find that peace, which surprisingly maybe was yourself. So you're finding yourself. And with that, like I said, with the Page of Wands here, also like you're going away somewhere. I think you're going to be like really living a full life. And yeah, living a full life full of adventures. And I think whatever you are waiting for here could be like they won't change at all. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, maybe they won't change. But it doesn't matter for you anymore. You're not waiting anymore. That's the whole thing here. You're not waiting for them to change anymore. You're living your life and you're content with that. You have fully moved on in the future, pile number 3. And whatever this disappointment was here, that is in so many cards here. Sadness, disappointment, depression, worry, lack, loss. It's like in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards here. It's like in half, more than half of the cards here. It's gone here. King of Cups here. Look at you. Satisfaction. You're on the sea, you know, with the 3 of Wands here. Yeah, you're definitely going to be somewhere. Maybe look at this with the spiritual, what is it called? The singing bowl, not singing bowl, like this Tibetan bowl. Can't remember the name now. So you're somewhere off. Somewhere you're on such a nice vacation in the future. I mean, look at this peace that you have. you know? You have found your spiritual essence and you're living it. Like, I mean, like anybody who comes in touch with you in the future is going to be lucky to share a bit of your energy. You're going to meet amazing people also in the future, you know, that vibes with your energy. You're going to move on. You have moved on fully in the future. And whatever this was, it's in the past, or it's far away at least, and kind of this is something that you still care about. You don't have to. The guardian angel here are taking care of this. Kind of they're helping this to heal and change. Some people won't change, some people will change. That doesn't matter for you anymore, because you are okay. You are fine. And you're not looking for something or someone to fulfill you anymore. You're not looking for confirmation from somebody that's never going to give you that, because they don't have it. They're just not there in the end. You're not taking things personal. You're not taking what this three cups here did to you personal anymore, or what they did not do to you personal anymore. So yeah, you're happy, pile 3. You are happy. I want to give you a hug. I want to be happy with you. Let's be happy. Let's burn things today, full moon, and let's be happy. And be a bit careful if it's very hot. Here it's very hot actually in Sweden. Maybe we shouldn't burn anything, like maybe in the grill or something like that. Anyways, pile 3, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time.